My main takeaway from the event was unity. I listened and I heard so many people talk together, and I couldn't help but think to myself, if we all worked together and if all these people's views were brought together, how much change we would make and how much safer the internet would be.
During this conversation, I learned that in the virtual environment, you should always be careful as to not be exposed to dangerous content. The main message that can be taken away from children in my region when using the digital environment is to always be safe and be protected.
Every challenges which you're facing children who are using internet are similar, because almost every child in the dialogue spoke about cyberbullying.
Dialogue was a unique one, very special, one that I've never experienced before, going from local to joining other peers around the continent.
We ourselves may not be able to detect that or know that what's happening to us is a kind of bullying or what we can identify as bullying. So we also learn that we can report it to dignified personnel.
Young people should be allowed to demand their basic rights from certain companies, which will allow them to report any form of violence online.
Even though we have all those measures dedicated to fixing problems that we are already facing, why don't we focus a bit more on threat prevention and the issues that might arise, and how do we stop them from arising? This is where governments must take action.
I have some messages. First, to decision makers or the government must develop connected regulations to ensure our rights and protection in online world.
You don't have to be afraid because you aren't alone. We all are here for you and we will absolutely support you.
¿Cuáles son los planes desde la ONU para trabajar la violencia cibernética con los países de Latinoamérica, considerando que este tipo de porcentaje en violencia afecta muchísimo más a las niñas y adolescentes mujeres?
For the decision makers, I only have one word. That is decisive. Many children have big hopes and faith in the decision makers, and they want to see the best from them. And you also have the power to do the best and to do what is right for the children.
I suggest the government to collaborate with internet service provider and other technology companies to make child-friendly environment and to make online safety for children.